I don't know how long I've been walking. Time doesn't mean much out here. Every step feels like the last one. The cold erases distance. The wind steals hours. All that's left is motion. My throat is dry. Every swallow burns like swallowing glass. The air itself bites. I can't remember. Why am I walking? How did I get here? Who was I trying to find? Was I ever alone on this journey? Or did someone start it with me? Maybe there was a voice once beside mine. Or maybe I imagined it. Like everything else I've lost. Where was I going? What was waiting at the end? Was there ever a purpose? Or was I running from something? If I was, what could be so cruel that it chased me this far? So far from the sound of voices. So far from the faces of my friends. My friends, do I even have friends? Their laughter feels like a sound I dreamt once. An echo that doesn't belong to me anymore. Do I even remember my own name? Do I have one left? All I know is that I'm still walking. But walking to where? And for what? The cold is everywhere now. What I wouldn't give just to complain about its heat again, to wipe sweat from my eyes, to feel my skin burn, to curse the day for being too bright. There was dust once, red dust. I remember the way it rose when I walked, clinging to my legs like an old companion. I remember cicadas singing, the hum of life in the trees, the lazy sound of rivers hiding under reeds. But that can't be real. Not anymore. Not here. Could such a place exist? A place so hot it makes a man sweat? A sky so wide it swallows clouds whole? I can almost feel it. That burn across the shoulders. The way the light hurts your eyes, but you smile anyway. Because heat means you're alive. Maybe that place was a dream. Maybe I was a dream. Sometimes I think I'm walking in circles. The land repeats itself. White, then whiter, then nothing. My footprints vanish before I can turn to see them. The wind erases me as I go. Maybe I'm not walking forward at all. Maybe the snow is walking over me. I used to believe every road led somewhere. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. It was just a dream. But why should I have such a dream? Was he trying to tell me something? A warning? Or maybe a dream is just dream? Let me get back to work.
I keep having these strange dreams, ones that feel too real. Last night I was trapped in a frozen wasteland, snow everywhere, like the North Pole. I wandered through mountains, alone, until suddenly I became an old scientist waking up from the same dream. Even my voice sounded different. Strange.
Dreams can feel intense, but they're only dreams. You have nothing to fear. Your mind is just processing things while you rest.
Wait, how did we get here? I don't remember where we started.
We were simply walking. What does it matter where we came from? Come on, we'll be late for lunch. Let's get back to the clinic.
How long have I been here? And why was I brought to this place?
You've been here for about 3 months. You suffered a mental break at work. Your wife brought you here after noticing that you weren't yourself. You've been under treatment and making steady progress.
3 months? I can't remember any of that. Not my wife, not the hospital, nothing.
That's normal. Memory loss can happen when the mind is under too much pressure. What matters now is that you're getting stronger physically, emotionally, and mentally. You've come a long way.
So I really broke down? Do you think I'll ever be normal again?
I believe you'll be even better than before. Nothing is impossible when you give yourself permission to heal.
In the distant future, when overpopulation swept across Africa, a few were chosen for an experimental hibernation program. a desperate hope that by the time they awoke, our world's greatest problems would be solved. They called it the hibernation program, but it was never hope. It was surrender, a final prayer whispered into the cold arms of time. Now they dream, timeless dream, unsure when they will wake up.